booking online. So say you have a website and you want to allow people to book online. The customization here is pretty awesome. So you can turn it on or off, but if we want to enable it, you turn it on. Online booking description, you can put in a really great description here. Let's just put in, this is my online page. I would expect you to describe your business far better than I just did. So new client application required, right? So a new client will have to fill out a form. You can turn that on if you want to, and I'm going to turn it off for simplicity here. Address required. Do they have to provide it? Not really in this case. If you were a mobile salon that went to them, you'd have to have an address or you wouldn't know where to go. But if they're bringing the dogs to you, you might not need the address for each of these new people. So what do you make available online? So let's look at our service list. Here's what we created earlier, and you can make it available for online booking with just a click, and you can show the basic price. So let's just say I want to make these two available, but I only want to show the price here of this one. You'd use price anchoring to make sure you don't blow people away with your prices. I'm going to turn these on here for the add-ons. Let's take special shampoo. I'm not going to show that on our website for whatever reason. So you've got all these. We have set that up. That's our service list. What about our available staff? Who can take appointments from online? Well, we can say on or off for each one. Isaac, Tyler, maybe not Linda. You can set this up to who gets appointments online. I'll leave Linda on there. So you can set that up however you want. What is the soonest availability? So let's just say you need a 24-hour turnaround. You don't want to get somebody online who says, I'm coming in today, 2 hours. You can set this to what you need. 2 days out, 3 days out, next day. If you have someone who's in the office monitoring your Moco instance throughout the day, you could probably say same day. And if somebody has an opening on a day, they can jump right in and you can get a client without even having to reach out. They just come to your website and book themselves in. And then, of course, is the agreement required? Do they have to sign the agreement to get on and work with you there? So what you can do now, we can preview our booking site, which we're going to do. But how do you get this out there? So if you've got a Wix website or if you manage your own website, you can either embed the link, right? We can copy the link. You can embed that, or you can just put a button on your site. Click here to book online now, and so it'll direct people to this. So we're going to look at our online site. Got your picture, you got the name of your business, website, phone number. If you have some pictures, they can view the gallery. Here's that description I put in. This is my online page. Again, I hope you're more creative than I am. We're going to go ahead and create a new client here. You could have an existing client come in. So this new client has a pet. The pet's name is, I don't know, Grouch. Let's do that. Pet's name is Grouch. And what type of dog? They can scroll through here. They can start typing if it's say a pug. Oh, we love pugs. There's a pug. They can look at any detail here. If they want to put in any special notes or if it's fixed, vaccinated, any behavior, fear of clippers. Oh, that's not good. Or cage aggressive. They can put all these special notes in here. Any notes like that they can type in if anything isn't available here. So we save. So they put in all that information. Go to next. Here's our main services. Notice the ones that have prices are the ones that we identified. Man, I really like that price. That looks good to me. They can click on that. We go to our add-ons. I like extra care and some teeth cleaning. Add those in there. Go to next. So now we start talking when and where. So the 11th, got a couple of times there. But what if we want Tyler? Tyler has some different times. Or what if we want Linda? Linda has some different times. Why don't we look at Wednesday? Linda's wide open. Isaac has some times. Oh, look. Tyler's not available for Wednesday. Tyler was set to be off on Wednesday. He doesn't come in, so no appointments are available for him at that time. We'll go ahead and say Isaac's going to take him. Let's take him at 3 o'clock. Say next. Oh, now I got to put some info in about myself. I'm going to call it Info Man. We'll put some numbers in here and an email. mytest@goodold.aol.com. All right, so here's the information. Any final comments they want to put in, they can submit an appointment. And just like that, someone has come into your website and said, hey, I am interested in getting an appointment from you. So the request is sent, and they're going to get approval from the business. What does that mean? So I'm here as the manager, right? And so I'm watching the store and I'm moving stuff around and I'm making sure we all stay busy. Ooh, look what happened down here. Online booking request for Isaac on Wednesday the 13th, right? And so I'll see up here, I also have a red number 1, tells me something happened. Up here in online booking, I can see that red number 1, someone is interested in booking online. So I would open that up, take a look at it, and say, here's your booking request. Okay, so they're reserved for 24 hours. This block is only there for 24 hours, or to move to the waiting list. Here's the information. If I like it, that time works, everything looks good, I can just say schedule now. Boom, just like that. It'll be done. If it doesn't look good, I can pass it to the waiting list. Now, what's the waiting list? Someone who wants service but hasn't yet been able to find a time that works for you to work with them. So, what am I going to do? Send them to the waiting list, and then when an opening appears, I'd want to reach out to them again in the message center, start sending chat back and forth. Hey, sorry we couldn't accommodate you on Wednesday. How does Thursday sound? Or maybe Friday. And that way you have a relationship and some conversation going with them. And then you can pull them from the waiting list and put them into an appointment when they're ready. And the best case scenario, the time they requested works for you. You simply hit schedule now. It brings up their information. So InfoMan is getting Grouch to get these services. Groomer Isaac at that time. I can put in any colors I want, hit save, and boom, just like that, online turns into an appointment. It's so simple. And you put this out on your website, you promote your website on your social media or side of your van or front of your building or run a commercial during the Super Bowl. People go to your website, they say, hey, I like what I see. I want to try this out. They can schedule an appointment right there through your website. That's all built in to Mogo. Isn't that amazing? You don't have to be a webmaster to build that. All you have to do is have the ability to make this link visible. So if you're using Wix or maybe you have some guy down the street managing your website for you, put that link out there and start getting clients from your website without you having to manage all the code, all the logic, all the server stuff. Mogo will handle that for you. It's an amazing feature for a salon to have available.